You think she's gonna run?
Don't interact with them, okay?
10-4 boys.
Don't interact with who?
What's going on, Chief?
How's it going?
With the defense over there.
Because it's you, Bobby.
Can you guys stop talking to the? She's still a suspect. She's still under police custody.
Doesn't matter.
It does. Maybe you could be planning an escape. You know?
How
would I know?
Get behind the bar. Get behind the wooden part.
We
Right.
might have to search her to make sure one of them didn't hand her a knife.
Mm-hmm.
You touch me, I'll kill you all.
Captain.
Is that another threat?
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't worry about weapons. You know, they all that come through metal detectors. They wouldn't have been able to.
I've seen people throw them over several times.
If Changang can meeting adjourn, she can gun us down here too, dude.
Yeah,
I don't feel safe.
My favorite part is every time you reject, Carmine would turn to you and say, "Bobby, what are you doing?"
Yeah, because Carmine doesn't know what he's doing.
We didn't need to object. He wasn't cooking nothing. He had nothing to work with, Bobby. The man was starving.
Yeah, too bad.
Let him lead once or twice. Who cares?
No, too bad. Too bad, Carmine. We in court.
Whoa.
This big dog
She's
business.
not across the bar. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not talking about you. You're moving too much. I don't like it.
We need to get her closer to the counter. I think.
Give her about 5 minutes.
Captain,
Whoa, you're
permission to
breathing too
handcuff her
much.
to the desk.
let me try to go talk to them.
She's moved awfully far away. She's getting closer to that door with every second I look at her.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, God.
Keep your eye on Ventura. They might try and stab him.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I would have motherfucking done it.
Oh, God.
I'm making sure I just got this in my gun unbuttoned just in case I got to react. You know what they used to call me in Brokeback?
Montana, what they used to call you?
Back shots?
Used to call me Quick Draw.
Oh.
Play the sound, Carmine. Play the sound.
Oh. Wait. One more time. Whoa, she's running. I fucking called it. Move.
Running.
We got a runner. We got a
runner at the courthouse.
Radio check. We need
Runner
77s at the
Stop
courthouse.
her.
Someone's fleeing the courthouse from a bench trial. Blake Ryder. She's got
We got a
purple hair.
runner.
She's gonna be exiting the front door. 77s, please. We got any mobile units? She's getting in a car. The vehicle's gonna be registered too. I can't get. It's one of those off-road yellowish hue color cars. She's leaving.
It's a brawler.
A brawler.
She's gonna get. Don't worry. She's gonna get like that infinite warrant. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Last seen going south on MacDonald. Oh, that made us look really good.
Well, she kept telling
Captain.
She kept telling me if you think I was gonna run, wouldn't I have ran by now and then ran? So I don't really know.
I told you we should have just handcuffed her. Ma'am, I'm going to need to place you in handcuffs. Pending investigation, I saw you talking to the witness that fled the courthouse. We need you to face away from me at this time. I'm going to need you to hang up the phone as well.
They want to put me in
I'm going to have to ask you to face away from me. All right, thank you. Going for cuffs.
All right.
We're going to need to also subpoena her phone records. I want to find out what was happening there.
10-4. Radio check. We
Let's
got
get her
any units
upstairs.
on this frequency?
Sorry to interrupt, but I am telling you that I was.
Hey, sir,
dealing
could you step
with
away?
something
Please do.
that
No,
Gotcha,
absolutely
people
not.
lie.
Sorry,
with
step
me.
away.
I'm the
Just
lawyer.
at
I'm the
hospital.
lawyer, don't
You're conflicted, sir.
I
You were
got
in
you.
that fucking huddle. I need you to move.
I wasn't doing anything. I was letting one of the doctors
There's nothing
know
to be
that I was
conflicted
gonna
about.
be
I didn't
back.
see anything.
What do you mean? You were literally there for everything.
You were literally right here when it happened, and you
You're-
overheard the conversations. You're easily conflicted there, sir.
This is becoming a shit
Yeah,
show.
I am not wanting to do any of this.
Sir, I need you not to go anywhere. All right.
I'm not going anywhere.
He's
Gotcha.
my
I got you to
lawyer.
your
So-
superior.
He can't.
Like I said, there's an option here of what's going to happen is you can either let us into your phone records willingly, or we can just get into your phone records. It's up to you how you guys
You
want to
have no
handle this.
reason to access my phone records.
I assure you that I do.
All right, I'll take it back.
I have reason to
I'm
suspect.
I'm here performing my duties as an attorney for one of my clients.
Gotcha, and people were in and around your vicinity talking to your client.
Chief!
Yeah, but
Chief,
did
did you
you
hear
see
that?
me on my phone at all?
So it's not about me seeing you on your phone. I wasn't watching you 100% of the time. So for me to say I saw you on your phone is irrelevant when I don't know if you were or not. That's why I'm trying to verify that. So you know, this could be handled
No,
pretty easily on your end.
Get
you
a
know.
subpoena for it. You're not. You're,
All right.
I'm not
Gotcha. Are
giving
you
my phone.
willingly going to come down to the stations for questioning, or am I going to have to take you down there forcefully, son?
Yeah, Ventura.
Hey.
You guys need me as a witness because
Turner,
I
are you
just been chilling and
serious?
eating, just watching everything.
Your client just escaped the courthouse. You were around a vicinity of a bunch of people.
I'm aware.
I have reason to believe that you might have information.
Okay,
I
so let
don't
me.
have any information.
There's those two, the pink hair and the.
All right, so then do you have no problem coming down with us to the PD to answer some questions?
Well, no, but I have a problem with how you've handled this entire situation.
How have I handled this situation to your not liking, sir? I'm confused.
I mean, to your point. I mean, why don't you subpoena Carmine's phone records? I mean, he was present and
Carmine's not
available
a
during the same
criminal.
time.
He's an officer.
Neither am I, and neither is that doctor. over
Carmine
there.
wasn't over there with the individual that fled the courthouse and other, masked individuals who happened to try and flee the courthouse and were in the vicinities and using their phone during the time that the actions took place. So,
And you also
I don't know
added
what
the
your
fact
argument is.
you also added the fact that you're quote unquote her friend. You remember that? So you know.
you did
Can
it.
Because she was an attorney. She
Can
used to be an
Just sit
attorney.
tight. I got to figure one thing out, but you are detained for the time being,
Can
so
I-
just sit
can
tight,
I
but you're not facing any
let
charges.
My colleague know about.
No.
Well, I'm supposed to be back on duty
Is there anything
soon.
Gotcha,
I told
well,
her I
you
was
can-
going to be off for half an hour, and now
Sir,
I
you're
need
about to have
get
one
back
hell
on
of a
duty.
fucking
I'm sure she won't miss
civil
you for an
suit
additional
here.
15 minutes, ma'am.
I mean, if he's
You
investigating.
know, I'm very mad at you at the moment. I've been mad at you guys all day.
Let me have a chat with him. We'll see what we got here. All right?
Just take it easy, okay? Let the process play out. This is an investigative phase. Don't make it problematic. Let's be cordial
I
here.
won't.
So, if I recall, you said you were going to willingly come down to the station, right?
Yeah, I'll answer anything you
Okay.
want. I'm
Alright.
sitting here doing my duties. Like,
By the way, just as for the sake of your bar license, you cannot represent these two. You were literally there for the entire situation.
Can I
I
get
never-
another lawyer then?
Yeah, you can get another lawyer.
I don't know any, but
I was. When did you detain her? Like, I didn't even see you detain her.
She's in cuffs.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah,
She-
but I didn't see. I don't know why you've arrested her. I don't know. Like,
Well, do
she,
you-
you're sure
are you
she
are you
was,
the
she was
leader
here
of our?
present.
Are you the leader of this state? Do you need to be informed of why she's
Excuse
being?
me?
You're not her. You're not her. You're not a police officer. Is there a reason you should know why she's
I'm
being
standing
detained?
here. I'm trying to tell you why I'm not convicted. She was here present for the
Sure,
case.
nobody likes
That's
an
all.
armchair
Chris,
lawyer.
I think his reasoning as to why you're conflicted is you were present for the facts leading up to why she was detained.
Okay, thanks. See, that's all you have to say, Carmine.
What? You know what? I'm not being gaslit anymore. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
can I be
step
let
away.
out of these
Step away.
cuffs? I will be good with you guys. I will be fine with you guys. I just
Okay,
want
Vincent,
these
I
cuffs
need you
off
to
of me.
translate. I'm going to say words, and then you say it on my behalf. Hopefully, they.
just say what you want to say, Carmine.
And right now, she is in police custody,
Is
and we'll deal
I'm
with
sorry.
everything later.
sorry, is it Miss on the right or Miss on the left? You're both wearing masks. I can't
On
tell
the
which
right,
one's
on the
talking.
right.
Respectfully, ma'am, unless I'm mistaken, you did run to some extent in the beginning, did you? Or at least sort of, run on foot to some point, right?
I wasn't the one running. I was going outside to take a phone call about someone needing to be let in to see someone in the ICU.
Well, you've already requested a lawyer. I'm going to read both of your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do, say, can, and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be provided to you. Understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, bearing
lawyer.
that in mind, if you answer any questions now, I'm not going to ask you, but if you guys just say shit, that's on you.
Yep, everything you say from this point can and will be used against you.
Okay.
Just making
I
sure.
know my rights and everything.
Bearing that
you
in
were
mind,
just-
would you like to answer any of our questions?
I will answer willingly if I can get let out of these cuffs, please.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
ma'am, that. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go.
So, We know that it happened because the information had to be passed to her to leave with the car being outside to wait for her. It's a dead giveaway. I mean, if anything's not to your liking, Chief, all you gotta do is tell me and I'll operate as hell. But I think I hit the nail on the head with the whole explanation.
Yeah,
I mean, it's impossible for information not to be introduced for her to get away. And when those people were around her the whole time, including the lawyer, that means they're all suspected and harboring
It's how you
information.
frame it up on your subpoena, right?
Yeah, I'll frame it up perfectly, just like I did just now.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, if you want to pursue that, then pursue it. Do we need them in custody to file a subpoena?
What I do, so we're going to need them in custody so we can acquire that direct phone number. Because if we release them from our custody, they could easily ditch the SIM.
if you get a what is it, investigative hold? But you need that.
I mean, what I would just do is
no,
investigative hold their
let me
phones
ask you
without
this
touching
there,
them.
Your Honor, then we can seize that phone until we get the subpoena. Is that right? And we can relinquish it after, because that's all we'd have to secure. Not
Because
them
we're not
themselves.
accessing it, we're just taking it for further investigation to
We're
cut them
securing
loose.
Yeah,
Right. It's securing.
I think so. Let me confirm with the judge.
Wait, he's
No, I
going
don't
fucking
wanna-
rot. We're gonna steal
I
their
don't wanna lie to you guys,
phones.
I've only been a judge
Oh
for
god, they're gonna be
weeks.
so
I
mad.
don't want to tell you guys yes, and then all of a sudden, that's a rights violation.
So are we?
I don't see how it would be a rights violation.
What's the
Sorry,
average,
just so
right,
you know,
Sawyer?
the lawyer's uncuffed. If he tries to leave, I'm gonna detain him.
I
Okay.
was doing fucking nothing.
Well, perfect, because
he
what
is
we're going to be
detained,
doing is
right?
confiscating all 3 of their phones, throwing it in a locker, and then subpoenaing it. Make sure, Carmine, go over there and get all their names and IDs. Go ahead and get all their names
I
and
got
IDs
to,
real fast.
on it.
I went off duty for a little bit just to
So
help
what we
out
want
a
is the phone
friend.
numbers, right?
Ma'am, I'm gonna go into your pockets for your ID so I can identify you. Okay. Ashen Wolf, that's your name?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
In custody, they'll most likely release the number, but even
Sure.
at that point in time, we're going to have to test it because I don't feel comfortable with that. They could easily give us a fake number.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if we got like positive confirmation that that is 100% the phone number, sure, yeah. 'Cause that's
The
what's really
SIM
important,
cards
right?
are their
But we
phone
can use the
numbers.
threat of seizing the phone as to get compliance.
Yeah, around the sort. I mean, we're not violating their rights if we have reason to believe that they aided and abetted a criminal escape during a court case, and I can
Traffic
easily
stop.
articulate as to why.
I have a question,
Yep.
Sawyer. Rather than taking their phone, can we not just document the phone numbers they have on them now?
We're not allowed to. We need a subpoena in order to check their phone for any information. Apparently, phone numbers ain't public knowledge.
If you believe that the phone is evidence of a crime, yes.
Perfect. All right.
We'll just ask them.
I'm going to
and
go
we'll-
handle this.
Yeah.
Future.
All right. So, situation's a little difficult. It's
Carmine, you know what I
escalated a
just-
little bit. All right. So, here's the few options that we can do.
Latest 911.
Okay. What you can do is you can give us your phone numbers on the current phones that you have. All right. You can either give those numbers to us and then verify us by us, keep calling them real quick, or you can let us look at your phone just to verify the phone number that's on each one of them, or what we can do is we can seize the possession from you, put it in evidence lockup until we get a warrant to enter the phone. So which option do the 3 of you want to do?
Can I talk to a lawyer of what the best option is?
Are you just asking specifically for a phone number?
I'm asking, so what you're saying right now is that, all right, so I can't talk to you any further if you're requesting an attorney, which means I have to take you down to the station.
Hello?
All right?
Hey,
I was very
Sybil,
direct
you were
with the options,
at
but I'm
this
letting
bench
you know
trial,
that
right?
we're
How long?
gonna
When did you leave?
take you down
Mhm.
to the
Oh,
police
I look
station.
probably around 20 minutes in, 25 minutes in. What is
So
that?
you were not here for the ruling. What happened? You know what happened?
What happened exactly? Let
You
me
don't know what happened?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what happened. Why? What happened?
Okay.
Okay,
Someone in here wants
Find
a
an
lawyer. Let's. They
I
want you to
Mhm.
represent.
Sam to the right. Are you doing the same course?
Who's that
action
exactly?
I got a
already
lawyer
stated
on the
multiple
line. She can
times
come
for
down.
A lawyer. I mean, it depends for what reason exactly.
It's I mean, we can fill you in when you get here, but they want a lawyer. It's for 2 people.
All right, perfect.
Which people exactly?
One's name is Sophie. Stand by 1 second. What's the last name? Sophie Kernbull, and the other one's name is Ashen Wolf.
And they want a lawyer on the basis or for the reasoning of not a bench trial, I hope. Is it a bench trial?
No, not a bench trial, just questioning.
Questioning. All right, no one's doing.
All right, we're in the same courtroom. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Officer Carmine. But that's
You
soon.
might need to meet up with us at MRPD, though, to be honest.
All right, but then.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, Chris.
There's a lawyer waiting at
we call-
MRPD for them.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna open it. We're not gonna open it.
What up, Opal?
So can I get you to turn?
Carmine, are you involved in this Sophia stuff?
We're not gonna be
And
looking.
the
we
what
have
stuff,
proper- they're
sorry?
called subpoenas.
Sophia Cornbloom?
Saphira. No, I've been tied up with this whole Blake
Tony
Riley unauthorized
Lloyd.
parking.
Also,
for
ma'am,
like
you have
3
Yeah,
hours.
said he gave me a call when he was.
What happened?
Okay, here.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause she's an intern at the hospital. I think Sawyer.
Oh,
arrested her,
yeah,
so I
that's
don't know
us.
what
Yeah,
happened.
that's us.
about the
That's
bank
us. That's us. That's us.
Okay, what happened?
Come outside.
Right over here is going to be the cells located. I got a lawyer for one of them. We're going to need to get a second attorney.
Okay, man. I'm gonna need
All right, TLDR is
Come with me.
so basically, long story short, if I off the bat, get it out the way from the top, basically what happened was that when you look at it, you know what I mean?
Can you fucking get to it?
All right.
You're
so
not
we
a politician.
are.
You don't fucking need to beat her out the push, man.
So there was a court case. The person fled. The last people, and she fled. She ran out. There's a car parked out there. So now we detained all the people that we saw approach her during the court case and spoke to her, so we can get their phone numbers, and we can subpoena their records without them, changing their SIM cards. Pretty much.
Oh, so you're just taking her phone?
No, right now, we're just gonna tell her, hey, tell us what your phone number is, and we'll cut you loose. She said no, she wants a lawyer. So now we're left with the option of seizing her phone and holding it while we get permission from the courts. So we brought a lawyer down so the lawyer, because we can't tell her nothing now, right? 'Cause she's got a lawyer. So the lawyer's gonna let her know what her options are, and she gets to decide what she wants to do. But she's just detained right now.
So just to run it back to see if I understood correctly. You were in court with whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. She ran out and she got into a car, and you think someone that was in the courtroom made a phone call on her behalf to get someone there.
The people that approached her, everyone that approached her and talked to her during the court case in the little corner while the debrief was going down, all those people's phone numbers are being acquired, so we can further investigate.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yep. All right.
I can't open the cell door.
I got
Can
it.
someone come over here and open the door for her? She's free to leave.
We got her number.
Yeah, we're not able to get her an attorney, so we can't question her or nothing. So she's free to go. We got her phone.
Okay.
Go ahead and walk her out of here, Carmine.
One moment, ma'am. Listen, since we're unable to get you a lawyer, are you okay to answer a few questions? It's just about the phone. That's it.
Would I get my phone back?
There's an option. I can't question you unless you say I can't ask you. I can't. You need to tell me that you're okay with me questioning you. If you're okay with me questioning you.
No, I
Okay.
think I'll wait for that subpoena.
Okay, we're gonna hold on to your phone for the meantime then, I guess. Oh my god, dude. Alright, right this way, ma'am. She could have had her phone back, dude. She could have had her phone back. She could have had her phone back, but she's lawyering up, so she's fucking herself. Pretty much. Alright, ma'am. You have a good one. We have your details. We will be in contact. And yeah, best of luck. Farewell.
Yeah.
Are you ready to have a conversation yet, ma'am?
Not yet.
The gun was found. First, we want to
This
see
is
if he
good.
reported
The other
any
lady, I don't know
stolen,
what
right?
that. She's so lawyer locked. She wouldn't budge.
5272.
So she fucked
Yeah, we
herself.
need to get her down here and get her fingerprinted.
Oh, we
Then
already
get her
got that.
phone.
We already got that. Bobby
Three
did
firearms
that.
recovered.
Yeah, you told me you did.
Reported stolen or missing.
I don't know. I have no
Did he write the information down or did he fuck off?
Oh, he said he got the prints it off.
Serial? This one?
He said he confirmed her identity. I don't know what the ID she had on her though was.
Just add it in there. Go to unknown serial and then
Was Ashen
just
Wolf.
make a new line for recovered. Okay. Because how do we know it's the one that's not, reported? So we don't
And it looks
know.
nothing
There's
like. I mean, different hair from the mugshot we have here.
And one of the officers was chasing her.
Now, what's the name of this?
Wait! I got a question. What
What's
if I
that?
just her phone number's on her profile? What if I
I
call
think
her number?
I think Aaron Carter and I think is pissed off at me.
Because what you think she
She
had?
came over asking me what the hell's going on over here. I said
Does
it's
she
not
know
your
them?
purview. You're interfering. Yeah, you're interfering with
just
my
stay out of this
investigation
then.
right now. And then I said, I don't feel the need to tell you anything that's going on. Doesn't involve you. And then she said she's doing her job as a senior and she's talking to the chief now.
We should ask her if she has any type of relationship with the people that are 95s.
She already said that they were friends.
Oh, shit.
Or they
Then what's she
behaved
gonna
in
say
a way
to the-
that didn't let me believe as such.
How's
Just
she gonna
put
say
found,
the chief then?
yeah, just recovered.
They're probably going to say something, and then I'm going to have to clear up something again because someone want to butt into something that doesn't involve them to help somebody out.
Classic.
Hey, that's life, you know what I mean?
All she
Fuck.
needed to do is
We
pay
can
the
always go
damn
back to
ticket.
this later and kind of
That's
look
all
at it
she needed to do.
Because all it takes is one gun.
All she had to do was pay the ticket.
And we can go after him.
And now look at us go.
Just
Who knows? Maybe
look
this
at
ends
what
with a
his
huge
possessions
raid.
Are that he
We
had
raid
a gun
CMC.
belonging to Silvio, blah blah blah.
I believe that.
I think.
Are we doing here, gentlemen?
Pretty good. I got accosted by two officers that were impeding everything by asking me tons of questions because they're friends with the doctor that has the attorney. And then she demanded that I tell her everything. And I said, I'm working something right now. I don't have time to tell you all the details of everything that's going on. I think she took offense to it.
She may have. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, she made it clear that there was some type of relationship by them, and then she started inserting herself into my investigation, holding me up from being able to do my job. So I told her I don't have time to talk to
Yeah, I
her
can't
about
believe
it.
he's.
And I told her I already informed the chief of police everything that took place, and you were aware of everything that was being conducted.
Bro, that's awkward as
But
shit.
people don't like it when you, they try and butt into something. You tell them move along. I don't think I handled it
your
in a rude
supervisors?
manner. I just handled it in a direct manner, sir.
Fair enough. If it turns into something, we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't
But
gonna
if they
lie
are
to
your
you.
supervisors, you should be filling them in.
Yeah, but I mean, at what point in time, if like, let's say theoretically, every time I make an arrest, I've already made the chief of police or one supervisor involved aware. Shouldn't they go to them instead of infringing upon my investigation?
I am
and the work I'm
not
doing?
holding anybody's hand through this investigation. That's a senior and sergeant's job to do that. So
Yeah, I got you, sir.
that's not what I'm doing here. I'm sure I'll be hovering around, but that's not what I'm doing. Either way, if they're the supervisors, you at least give them an explanation. But if it ends up
I
being a
didn't have
problem,
time.
we'll hear about it.
I do have a concern I want to bring up with you, Chief.
Why don't we focus on what we have here in front of us, unless it's pertaining to that?
He's still
pertaining
talking
to
the
this.
attorney. We already
Okay.
let one of them go because we couldn't get her an attorney. So
All
she's
right.
got her phone though.
During the court case, the lawyer was harping on. He kept bringing up a
That was
point.
Peters, is that right? The court, the lawyer.
I think. Let me.
Yeah, Chris Peters.
Yeah,
Chris Peters, okay.
He was bringing up the fact that Sawyer may have not radioed in radio communications to other units.
I did. That's why other units showed up.
Yeah, but my concern is that information wouldn't have been aware. Like, Ryder, there's no way she could have known anything like that. And he was pretty
Yeah, they don't
adamant that
need
it
that.
didn't happen. the reason I'm bringing this up is a lot of the people that were in the defendant's corner have access to encrypted communications. I'm concerned.
One of them being a doctor.
I'm concerned that there possibly may have been information
Security
leaked.
breach,
Information leaked to the defendant's counsel.
Which is why we're also going to be trying to subpoena Miss Ryder's phone records as well, especially since she fled the courthouse. Be helpful to know who the first person was she contacted when she escaped. Could help us paint a really good narrative for pinning a charge on someone that may or may not have been involved directly.
All right. Well, keep me up to date with what you find.
I'll keep you up. I mean, if you want to be kept up to date on everything, it's going to take a while to have it all put together in writing. But
I'm not talking about keep me up to date moment per moment. I mean, tell me what you find. Give me your results once it's done.
Yeah,
if you feel there's crime afoot or something going on, then go for it.
I don't think Carmine's ever done any of this subpoena stuff, so I'll hold his hand through it.
I've done plenty, but I appreciate the
You
assistance.
didn't articulate anything during the court case, dumb fuck.
What do you mean? When? Articulate when? Where?
You had your opportunity. You passed the
I
torch to
had a
Bobby
headache.
Charles.
I had a headache, and we lost the
you've been
charge
having a
because
lot
of that.
those.
Okay, all right. Sawyer, let's be careful how we address people in the public, right?
Thank you,
Remember,
Chief.
anything you say or do reflects on everyone in this department.
Yeah, I got you. That lady wasn't too happy with me, but I hate it when people tell me how to speak from an outside perspective when I'm not speaking to them.
Understandably, however, we are public servants, right?
Yeah, it's in your purview.
You're in
It's on you
uniform.
to tell me what to say and not to say. It ain't on a civilian.
Someone's
That's
going
why
to
I
tell
s-
you soon enough. So what I'm telling you is to be careful of what you're saying in the public view, all right?
I do admit when that woman said that, I did lash out at her a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say you did, but
I thought it was deserved, though.
I'm sure you'll be hearing more about this shortly. For now, I say focus on this case. Make sure you get this done, do it right. A lot of eyes are on it, more than you think.
Perfect.
10-4, Chief. We will not disappoint.
Why do you say it like that?
Oh, Sawyer, I worked with him a decent amount. I feel like his foundation is very solid.
So he will not disappoint. What about you?
I will ensure that he does not disappoint.
He might.
Well, don't disappoint me, all right?
10-4, Chief. 10-4.
Please do a good job.
Will do, Chief. Will do.
All right.
Hey, Chief.
Howdy.
Oh my God. Everywhere he goes, the air is sucked out. What type of plot armor do you have? You yelled at the lady in front of him and there's no consequences. and then you doubled down as well.
I have no problem double down and
You know
on
what
things.
it is? You know what it is? You know what it
Are
is?
you ready to talk, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm ready to talk.
All right, perfect. Let me go ahead and grab your client.
I can't
Almost out of deal.
I mean, I'm specifically ready to talk to you. My client is not.
All right.
I want to know what's going on. Fully.
Perfect. Let's go in here.
Very, very easy. I would say we're very fair officers.
Wrong one. This one.
I feel like we're giving a heavy reduction here.
Carmine, can you get the door for me? I can't. My key don't fit in the handle.
Oh, that's observation. We want to do it in observation.
Only some of the doors.
Right in here, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. So, what do you first want to discuss?
The reason why you detained her.
We have reason to believe that she was culpable and compliant and has information on a crime that was committed due to her, physical location as well as her demeanor with the individual that fled the courthouse. So we have more than enough. I would even say that we have probable cause to detain her, as she definitely overheard something, and we have questions that need answering. If she chooses not to answer them, then that's on her. But it doesn't mean we have the jurisprudence to try.
I see. So
You get
cleared
that
the public
jurisprudence?
course,
You
but-
get that?
But you detained her on the basis of her perhaps being involved in or knowing a crime occurring.
So here's so I'll articulate for you as best as I can so that you understand. All right. Bench trial with Miss Blake Ryder, a very open advocate on her side. And mind you, in her side of the pew in close proximity was...
What's a pew?
Dr. Kerfluffle, or whatever her name is. All right. So basically what happened is there was a lengthy court case. And then what happened is Blake Ryder fled the courthouse, and there was a car outside of the courthouse steps awaiting her, being to the nature of, one, us seeing your client on the telephone before and shortly after, and two, her being in the vicinity of the individuals as they fled or might have passed information along. We believe that she might have either A, cooperated with passing correspondence or overheard the passing of information alongside noticeably many other individuals. So being that I saw that she was on her phone, and this was completely visible in several instances while she was in the courtroom as well as outside of it, she, in fact, is, most likely, it is highly probable that the information on that phone could either A, lead to the arrest or lead to us knowing who was involved or knowing if any correspondence was passed along. The offer was given for her to give us the phone so that we could subpoena it. She chose to not give us the phone, so we took her down here being that we had questions for her anyway. And she did request a lawyer, which led to her immediate detainment. The other woman we weren't able to get a lawyer for, so we just took the phone and cut her loose.
I see. So while the situation was still active, you detained her. All right, I see. So would you say you had any intention of arresting her prior to this, or detaining her prior to this?
We're not pending any charges. This is purely investigative. And your client's only down here because of her own decision making. She chose not to cooperate with officers. She chose not to hand the phone over. She chose to come down here and get an attorney. She's down here and can leave at any point in time.
I see. And so your intention here is just to subpoena the phone, that's it?
Well, we would like her to cooperate with police questioning, as we believe that A, she is a doctor, and B, she most likely has the information that we need to prosecute individuals, yes.
All right. And I told you that. I'll say that much. Is that good? I'll ask if she's doing that.
Yeah.
Is that right with you?
That's
Perfect.
fine with me.
Be a lot more convenient for her too.
Carmine, can you take her over there? Because I can't open the door. All right, so I'm just going to make something clear to you. All right, so there's two options. There's an option of compliance. There's an option of non-compliance. All right, compliance is assisting the investigation because we do believe, obviously, you know something. All right, and even if you took part and aided and abetted in something that would be criminal, we'd be willing to look the other way for your cooperation and getting the appropriate people charged and whatnot. All right, but in the realm of non-compliance, what's going to happen is if we find that you are up for any wrongdoing, we will be going for criminal charges as well as your job and position at the hospital. So really what it comes down to is, I'm not sure if your lawyer made you aware, but I mean, you've been free to go from here for the last 30 minutes. Just the nature of you getting your phone back, unfortunately, I mean, you're down here because you wanted to be down here. So we can either finish this out strong, comply with each other, and work together in order to get the information, find out who did pass the information along that led to the escape of Blake Ryder. Or you can choose to withhold information, and if we find that you're up for any wrongdoing, try to criminally charge you, gun for your position and everything that you've worked so hard for. So really, the ball's in your court.
I am willing to comply. I just want my lawyer there when I do speak.
Of course your lawyer will be there.
Yep.
All right.
I am willing to.
Yeah, she's finally doing it.
Perfect. We're going to move this into the interrogation room then.
Okay.
Carmine, you need to get the door.
I got it. All right, ma'am. Follow me.
That's the doorman right there.
I'm not.
See that guy? He opens doors.
Are you sure that's not too complex for his brain?
Opening doors for a brighter future, brighter America.
Thanks, Sybil.
Brighter future, brighter America.
Mm-hmm. But Montana is still a shithole.
Don't you talk about my home like that.
You said that like Shrek when he talks about his swamp.
Where do you want
That's
me
my
to
swamp.
sit?
You sit on this
In a
that
chair.
side.
That side where Sawyer is?
Yeah, right here. This is your
Okay.
chair.
Yeah, I was showing you to your chair.
So you never watched audit videos on YouTube? You always have their backs pinned against the wall and us blocking them for the door. It's a whole psychological thing.
I was showing her to her chair, Carmine.
All right.
Carmine, you able to set up the recording device?
On it.
All right.
I wanted to comply. I just wanted a lawyer present. Is all that I wanted.
As
That's
is your
fine.
right.
Yeah, that's your right as an American citizen, just like Carmine Costello.
All right, ma'am. If I could please guide your eyes to the table. Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
What do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see?
I see a
Camera is
camera.
on and recording, obviously.
So that is recording both audio and visual feed. You were aware.
Yes.
And lawyer, Sybil. That's your name, right?
Yes,
It's the name
yes.
of a Celtic demon. You know that? You a Celtic demon?
Is that right? No?
Okay. All right, Sawyer, is all yours.
All right, perfect. 408 Dylan Sawyer
Wait.
is joined by 408 Dylan Sawyer is joined by 495 Carmine Costello.
295.
Or 295
Oh,
Carmine
252.
Costello.
Where'd you get 491? Where'd you get that? What
252
the fuck?
Carmine Costello.
Pulling call signs out his
Ma'am,
ass.
if you could state your name for the record.
Hi, my name is Sophia Kornblum.
Perfect. Can you state your state ID as well?
My state ID is 17182, if I remember correctly. I always
Perfect.
forget it.
And then you're joined by your legal counsel, Sybil Pierce, I believe.
Sybil Laval, 17860.
Perfect. All right.
What did
Now
that
then,
mean?
We're in the interrogation room. We're going to ask you some questions about events that occurred at the courthouse with what was her name? Blake Ryder, who fled a bench trial today.
Mm-hmm.
What is your relationship with Blake Ryder?
She is my ex-sister-in-law.
Did you overhear any information that would lead you to believe that individuals or even yourself corresponded in the fleeing of Miss Blake Ryder?
No.
Did you have any phone contact with anybody outside of the courthouse while the courthouse was in its proceedings?
I did. I was on text with my colleague, Stacy Recht, just to say, hey, I'm going off duty just to watch a court case. I'll be right back.
All right, so you had no contact outside of that. That was the only correspondence that took place.
And with Violet Waters, who was right next to me, I did take a phone call right outside just to say, Stacy's on duty if you want to go see someone in the ICU.
Who's
And
Violet
she was-
Waters? Was she at
she
the
is-
court case?
Yes.
Was that the woman in the shorts and the turquoise top with the blonde hair, Caucasian female?
Yes.
What was her name again? State it for the record.
Violet Waters.
Violet Waters.
I got it.
All right, perfect. All right, now, you didn't overhear any correspondence of information being passed along to the setup of the fleeing of Blake Ryder.
No, I did not.
Do you so you weren't aware that Blake Ryder was going to flee? You have no information on that. Who were you on the phone with after the court case?
Violet. About her wanting to go see someone in the ICU.
Who were they going to go see in the ICU?
I have no idea, and I cannot give that out.
Who was in the ICU?
I have no idea.
Was someone close to them in the ICU?
I don't have access to those MDT records at the moment, so I have no idea who would be.
All right, sit tight for 1 second here. Carmine, come over to the corner. Carmine, go ahead and contact the doctor. All right, or even go down to the hospital. Find out if who all has been in the ICU over the last 3 hours.
And what if they say no? They don't want to
Sawyer.
disclose that.
Guys, I can confirm she was in the ICU. I saw her running.
Who
I was
was?
at the hospital. Viola Waters. I was at the hospital about an hour ago, and I was on the phone with her, and she said she just went into ICU. I did see her go in.
Doctor.
You didn't see her go in, or you did see her go in?
I saw her go into the hospital. I don't know about ICU,
No,
but I
they
did
did
see her
not.
go in the
They
hospital,
have
and
not
she
yet.
just called me back 30 minutes ago and said she was done. So.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and continue questioning.
Perhaps if you ask again.
All right, so all this can be handled pretty easily. All right. If you let us access your phone right here in front of you right now, you'll be cleared of any wrongdoing. Otherwise, we got to go get a phone subpoena and a record. I just want to correspond everything that you're saying, right?
Yeah,
And here-
you're all good.
So I can
there's
enter your phone.
There's really nothing on it, really,
Gotcha.
at all.
So I just want to clarify, you're giving me permission to enter your phone.
There's no permission given.
That's, yeah. I'm going off of what my lawyer said.
Gotcha. So you're not giving me permission to enter your phone.
Can I?
You most certainly, you and your attorney can give us permission to enter your phone, in which case if we find that there's nothing on here, we can hand the phone over to you and cut you loose. Otherwise, we got to hold on to the phone and subpoena it.
I would be fine with it, I guess. You guys can?
Okay, so that's verbal. So you're proclaiming right now that we have permission to enter your phone.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Do you have it on you now?
I do not.
Okay.
Nah, I have it. All right, I'm going to be doing a deep dive here.
While he's doing that, I got a few questions too.
Okay.
When the deliberation was happening, do you recall all the people that were huddled up around Ryder?
I remember Chris, it was me, someone else, and Blake. I am totally horrible with names and recognizing faces to names, so I am sorry if I don't know the person's name.
You said Chris? Was Violet
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Ash and Wolf?
Was she the one who got arrested with me?
Yes,
Was
the one in the
detained
cut.
with me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think she was.
And is there anyone else you can recall huddled up with you at the time?
No, not at all.
Do you recall what they spoke about when everyone was huddled?
We were trying to calm Blake down, make sure she's okay and everything, but that's all I remember.
Do you know if any of the people in that huddle have ties or affiliations to criminal organizations?
I think Ashen and Blake, but that's it.
Oh, what organization do you think they have ties to?
I know they're part of a group. I always botch their name. I can never remember the name of their group, so I should not probably say it or else I'm gonna botch it.
Is it a motorcycle group?
I think so.
You were there when those two gentlemen came to visit Ryder. Those two fellas, they're part of that group, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's all for me.
Keep it going, Carmine. I found something interesting.
Could you just try and pronounce the name of the group? Even if you botch it, it's whatever.
It's something SMC or something. I don't know.
S. So it's S Motorcycle Club. It's a word that begins with S.
It's something before it, And then it's SMC.
Okay. What car did you come in? To the courthouse? You drive over there.
I did not drive at all. I ran from the hospital. I was finishing up a report at the hospital and got a text from Violet saying, hey, Blake's in a bench trial. And I was like, oh, I'm just finishing up a report. I'll just come by.
Okay. I don't even.
I still need to go finish that report. I just realized.
All right, so
WSMC.
we're gonna need to subpoena your phone calls. You give us permission to get those?
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, you're gonna be free to go at this time.
One last question.
Can
One last question. WSMC. Is that what you think it is?
I think so.
Okay. All right.
Can I have my phone back, please?
You will. We will give you your phone back when you leave the premises. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm ready to go when you are. Let's go ahead and clear it on out.
All right. I'm going to be ending the recording here.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and show her out.
All right. Right this way, man. Follow me.
And can I have all my stuff back as well?
Yeah, you can get everything else upstairs. We're taking you to the back. You can just go around the back to the front and grab all your things. You left the lawyer behind, dumbass.
I did.
Good stuff, Carmine. You got one job, man.
Yeah, I hate super
If
imprisonment.
it isn't the Celtic
I hate the super
demon.
imprisonment, actually.
I see through your lies. I see
Listen,
the devil
listen,
beneath your eyes.
listen. Wait now.
Why are you wearing a fucking tuxedo? Why the hell you just wearing? And why you got a fucking ring outside the glove? What is wrong with you?
Officer Carmine, I do believe that counterpart there was very, 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 very. I'll keep an eye on you. Thank you very much.
You look like a 1950s villain from Boston or some shit.
All right, perfect. All right, you're free to go, man.
Or
Have
a
pleasant
butler.
day.
Do I find my stuff at the front desk?
Yep.
Yeah, you'll find it in the front.
Okay.
Later.
You have a good one, Sybil.
You as well, Officer Carmine.
Hey, sir, I know you have a shit ton of
Call me if you
paperwork
need anything
to do
at all.
finish, but can I grab you for a second?
Yeah.
You guys have a
Alright.
private conversation?
And you can be there, Fred. If Sawyer doesn't mind, I don't care.
I don't care.
I
Alright,
do
it's
care.
Okay, nice. It's about something that happened at the court case. I took a report, so I was trying to get your side of this. It was at the bench trial. And you apparently said something about, quote, roasting that bitch, end quote.
Yeah,
someone
I was talking
like
about the lawyer, not even the woman on the stand. That's the funny part.
Oh, you were talking about the male lawyer?
Yeah. And that's why when that woman intruded upon saying, don't call a woman a bitch, I said, I'll say whatever the fuck I want about anybody. I don't give a fuck about her. I wasn't even talking about the woman on the stand. I was talking about the male attorney.
Jesus. Okay. And then I hear from the chief that she came over and what she said was in an aggressive manner. Did you get the same impression?
No, I didn't. It was very aggressive the way she said it.
Very aggressive manner, yeah.
Excuse me. Can you, not call women bitches? I'll say whatever the fuck I want, cunt.
God.
Okay, that was a really good impression. I really like that. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll follow this up, but honestly, my thing is, it was in a courtroom, so we probably gotta watch how we talk in a courtroom. But if the judge didn't give you contempt for it, then honestly, it can't have been that bad.
That's fine. You can give me daps or whatever you feel is acceptable. No, I won't blame you. You're just doing your job.
You need to dap him.
Yeah, I can't dap you anyway.
You should dap him. You
See,
should
Carmine
recommend
thinks
dap.
I need to be dapped.
I feel like he needs to be dapped. This is what happens. A slippery slope.
Sensitivity training, but he didn't call a woman a bitch, so I don't know. Is there sensitivity training?
That's
for
the funny
calling
part is I called the man a
bitches?
bitch.
Oh my god, so she's the one that needs sensitivity training because she immediately assumed.
Honestly, she's
That
sexist.
bitch was
She
a
thinks only
woman.
women can be bitches. And I assure you,
Oh
look
my
at Carmine.
God.
Men can too.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. I that offended me on a spiritual level. I want him dabbed. And you're seeing. You need to recommend dabs on my behalf.
That's unfortunate. I didn't hear it. Sorry, I'll get back to you on this, but I don't think you're gonna get that for it. Good luck
Fine
with
if
those
I do.
subpoenas.
I don't harbor no
Alright,
grudges.
alright.
Daps happen.
What'd you see on the phone?
You
What'd
know
you
what?
find?
That's right. Good luck.
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Only thing I found was her texting Blake Ryder
I
saying,
found way
"Why
more
is
than you."
Carmine looking for you?"
I found way more than you.
What'd you find?
I already know that the group that fucking snatched her up is probably this WSMC organization that has doctors in their game.
Yeah, that's why I was letting you ask them questions. I mean, they obviously are wearing denim cuts or something. There was some
Yeah,
type
you
of
didn't pick up on
affiliation.
that until I picked up on. Can you just admit that I see
No,
things
I
you
knew
miss?
I knew the whole time. I was just letting you,
Fuck
have
it,
some-
you're
listen, man,
full of shit,
me and you
dude.
work as partners. All right,
You're
I want you to know that
full
we
of
work as
shit.
partners.
Okay,
All right?
well.
I poke holes and you fill them, and then you poke holes and I fill them.
The Ashen, I guarantee you, it's the Ashen Wolf lady. She probably. I looked at the yellow pages at WSMC. Ashen
Yeah, I still
Wolf
got Ashen's
probably
phone.
called Caesar Tempest. Caesar Tempest probably. I wish I got the plates on that car. If I got the plates on that car, this would be so easy to uncover. But I didn't.
I mean, I almost pulled my fucking camera out right then and there and snapped a photo. But I mean, we know what kind of vehicle it is.
Yeah. So.
Right.
But if I go through like this Caesar person's own cars and I see the same make and model car but no license plate, is that gonna hold up in court?
No, so basically what we could do is we could essentially try and find out the location of that vehicle,
It's
and
a brawler.
then-
He has a brawler. It's right here. He's got a
Okay,
brawler
perfect.
license to him. It was a brawler, right?
So Caesar's one of the guys that we sent to prison.
Yes. Who's also a WSMC member. Ashen is also a WSMC member. If she called
So
him,
we can also assume Blake Ryder is as well.
yeah, that's what the doctor
Or
lady said.
affiliated to some degree.
Oh, I think it's even on her profile.
Do they have any houses or anything like that?
I know they live near the cul-de-sac. No, she
Let's take a
doesn't-
look. Pull up. Hold on. Let's take a look at Blake Ryder real quick.
No, she doesn't have no ties to nothing on the
What was
MVP.
Caesar's name again?
Caesar's name is. Give me a second.
Caesar Tempest.
Yeah, 6911.
You said he's the one that owns the brawler.
He owns a brawler. Yes.
All right. I mean, what we could do is this is easy. We could probably subpoena his phone records because we can easily articulate association between the two individuals with him showing up to her bedside and him having a vehicle that matches the description, him having the brawler in
Should we
question.
do that after we get the subpoena for Ashen, who we detained?
So one thing is it's best for us to kind of write everything up simultaneously. So
I see.
let's get to that together, me and you. Let's go grab a cubicle.
What do you
Work
want
this
me to
out.
do? Which one do you want me to work on?
We're going to do it together.
All right. You know what's crazy? Everything we're getting called out for turned out to be true. I was right to be suspicious of them locking the door behind me because guess what? These
I mean, if
motherfuckers
anything,
broke her
I
out.
have a complaint against Captain Ventura.
Vincent? Why? What did he do?
Because I said I want to go over there and handcuff that woman.
And he said not
you know
to.
what? Yeah, he said not to. He was handling, and that's when she fled. Honestly, we should call the chief up and get him down here and bitch about that right now. You want to? Before we write this shit?
I told you I have one rule. No pursuit, guys. He's a pursuit lead, dude.
Come on, you gotta back me up. Listen, we're investigators.
I
now.
got
Look, you
skin
can't
in the
even-
game. I'm gonna
Motherfucker, You
lose.
can barely even drive a goddamn car. That shit's wasted on you. All you do is crash. I ain't seen you ever catch one person.
It's not
a
about
one.
the driving. It's about how it makes me feel on the inside, Sawyer. It makes
How
me
about you
feel
remain-
competent.
How about you remain anonymous?
Oh, like an anonymous.
How about we give you an alias? Like,
deal? I'll do it if I'm not outed. I'll do
you
it.
got the chief's phone number?
Yes, I do. I'll send it to you.
Let's read it to me.
You ready?
His name's Turner, right?
Yeah, Chief Turner.
Sometimes I call him Jeb. All right, what's his phone number?
420 828 8946.
All right, nice. I'm gonna shake this hornet's nest real quick.
Listen, if you wake up, start a fire,
Hey,
and
Chief
I gotta...
Turner, the only reason why I'm coming to you with this is because you were present. Now, normally,
Smart.
and being that my complaint is on a captain, I feel like it's only appropriate for me to come to you with this, especially since you were
Crimson
there
Crow,
and can
my
attest to
alias.
the grounds.
Crimson
Are
Crow.
you currently at the police station, Chief? Gotcha. We're currently in the, do you want us to come down to you in the cell vestibule, sir? Well, it's me and another individual wishes to remain anonymous. But it rhymes with Lamont Lamelsto. It rhymes. Wait, what's your name you're going with,
Crimson
Carmine?
Crow.
Crimson Crow. The Crimson Crow. He just made a crow sound with that. All right, we're on our way to the cell vestibule there, Chief.
We're not on our way. You're going there. I'm gonna watch a block away.
Hey, come on, you're coming with me. Come on.
I
Let's
can't
go.
be seen. I gotta put on a disguise.
All right, let's go stop. All right, we'll stop by the lockers.
No, I got
get
an
your
outfit. I
disguise
got
on.
yeah, I got an outfit. I got an outfit.
All right, let's go. Can't keep the chief waiting.
Where's he at?
Come on, Crimson Crow. He's in the cell vestibule. All right, I'll guard the door. You go get changed. You see this? Sales vestibule.
Hey, wait. How about now? How do I sound?
Wait, what'd you say, Crimson Crow?
How do I sound?
Sound good. You
How
sound
about
good.
now? How about
Make sure
now?
you could call when I introduce you. Wait around the corner from be like, and the Crimson Crow. Hey, how you doing there, Chief?
All right.
I'm doing pretty good.
I didn't ask.
Gotcha. So, Crimson Crow! Crimson Crow!
Who?
This is the Crimson Crow, a cop that wishes to remain anonymous during this complaint as he feels that he would be targeted by the individual that it's against.
So you're telling me this is a police officer in this outfit right here?
Yeah, call for him again. Call for him again, Crimson Crow. Yeah, this is an officer because we have a serious complaint here.
I see. All right. What is that complaint?
It's against a captain of the BCSO. That's why we're coming to you, sir. No one else for us to really go to, especially since the ass chief had a child.
You said it was a captain of the BCSO.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Being that you were present mainly, I'd like to just bring it up to you directly before we go to the sheriff about it.
All right.
So essentially what happened was, so Blake Ryder was in the courtroom surrounded by people and she was slowly moving away from the desk. And I said, hey, I want to get that woman cuffed to the desk. And I feel that's pertinent that we do so, judging by her nature and everything and what's going on.
Tell him what the
We need to get her
boiler's
handcuffed to the desk. And then Captain Ventura
hang
said,
on. Who the hell is this with a mask on? You want to take your mask off? Why do
It's
you need to
Crimson
remain
Crow.
anonymous?
it's Crimson Cream needs to remain anonymous. Otherwise, Captain Ventura will take away his motor, sir. Is
Captain Ventura here right now? Do you think I'm going to go there and say, Officer so-and-so and so-and-so came to me and complained about it?
He's got a point, Crimson Crow.
What are they going to think when I say, well, there's an officer and some Crimson Crow that came into my office and had a complaint about your officer?
It's me.
Oh.
It's Carmine.
Put that back on.
It's Carmine. Oh! All right, so now you know his identity.
I do.
Crimson Crow's Carmine Costello.
Deceased wordplay.
All right.
So
Continue on
what
now, I
happened is
understand.
when you left the room, right? happened is I said, we need to get that woman cuffed to the table. She's going to try something. And then Captain Ventura is like, no, we don't need, oh no, he said it a lot more feminine. No, we don't need to do that. I can handle this. And then that's when he went over to her and was talking to her for about 10, 15 seconds. And then she fled right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And if the captain wouldn't have been so ego driven, this whole goddamn thing could have been handled and taken care of.
And now we gotta
And the Crimson Crow, I mean Carmine Costello, is upset about this too. That's why he's going this far to be in disguise.
Why aren't you in disguise then?
Because I don't give a shit about it.
You're not taking it seriously?
He can't take my cert away. I ain't even got one. Joke's on him. I don't even care about driving fast cars. Doing this phone subpoena stuff and investigating people's way better for my purview than driving around in a car that has shitty brakes and can't turn worth a goddamn. Ain't no Ford truck, I can tell you that much. Ain't no Ford Ranger.
Did Ventura give you any sort of reason as to why he was going to walk over there and talk to him?
He said, I'll handle it. And he said, we don't need to do that. It was his lack of reasoning, which is why I'm complaining. Because there was none.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it ruined. I feel like should have been his job to back me up instead of undermine me. And that led to Blake Ryder escaping. Because he chose to undermine me. Because I'm a lower rank than him. For some reason. Yeah, Chief, can I ask you a question? Why is it always these cops that ain't never done shit that think they know shit, sir? I don't understand it. I don't tell him how to drive fast. I don't tell him how to drive fast, and I don't tell him how to take a turn in his car and all types of other bullshit. But he intervened with what I was doing. And if I would have just done what I was doing, I would have had that woman in cuffs and charged. And now I got to write all these subpoenas because he fucked up. And fuck him.
You think you would have had more traction by going over there yourself?
Yeah, he didn't choose to support me. He chose to undermine me. He thinks he knows better, and then he's the one that caused that woman to flee. Well, a fucking asshole.
Hold tight one moment. Howdy, Drake.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a 24-hour suspension on Bobby then. He's at 6 right now.
What did he do? Better him than us, right?
That's correct.
What did he do?
Yep. Every infraction after 6 is a 24-hour suspension at minimum. Well, we should stick to the SOPs we have forth. If not, then we need to adjust them. If you don't agree with them, we need to talk about them.
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Is this about the hospital?
He was right. Bobby, I'm fucked.
Every dab.
I'll be done with
Crimson Crow.
Fair enough. I don't know if you want to try to call him or have him come to work to get that going, or however you want to go about that. Up to you.
Bobby has a date with a fella he met on Grindr.
Hinge.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I'm talking with 2 of them right now. Out of a yes. No. This is situation number 5 involving these 3 today. Yeah.
What?
What?
I only been to one fucking call.
Well,
What the
no, I
fuck
don't
did we
believe that's going to
do?
be necessary for this one, but we'll have a conversation on this one for sure.
I get the crow mask off. Lock in.
I
Now we
gotta
got
take
different
it off.
shit, Dan. Take it off.
We've just been following one lead. 5 situations off one lead.
That's some bullshit.
Wait, what do we
5
do?
different fucking people today.
I'll wrap this up here shortly. All right.
Blake Ryder smoked us.
Yeah. And you can start heading down now if you like. Bye.
I'll put it back on. I'll put it back
Does he
on.
need to
I'm
put the
sorry.
mask back
I'm
on?
sorry.
No, he needs to go get back in uniform with what you
Here
need
for,
to
I'll
do.
be right back. 5 different situations. Bobby's getting suspended. What the fuck did we do? Apart from the whole hospital thing, but guess this entire situation validates our concerns about the hospital situation. We did all that because the doctors were not cooperating with us.
Hey, we got to arrest Veronica tomorrow. You down?
No. You know what's gonna
you're
happen
down.
the
All right,
next
I'll-
scene? They're not gonna want to like
What?
oversee it. You're gonna command proof yourself. They don't want to deal with it.
I'm going to do it.
All right.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.